Is packing and presentation a big part of your reselling business? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Richard. I go by the name Otnick Drop Flips. I also have another channel called Ford Pinto Picker, where on that video I go garage sailing and show you thrift store hauls that I pick up. But today's video, it's going to be about what sold. I'm going to go over the weekend sales, letting you know where I sourced the item from, what I paid for the item, and what the item sold for. So as you saw in my opening flash, let's go pull some orders. I'll talk more about that at the end of the video. So let's go pull some orders. Today we've got 5 orders going out for $128. So let's get started. First thing we have going out, it's a Hallmark 50th anniversary memory book for the 50th wedding anniversary. This is new in the box. Picked this up at one of the local thrift stores here in town. I'm into it for just $1. This is in bin Z. That's gonna be right here. I can see it right there. That's the nice thing about having clear totes, is you can see right through them. So it's this right here. This sold for $23.10, and the buyer is paying $13.60 in shipping. So I'll go ahead and open it up without damaging the box. Hopefully I'll set this down. So it's this right here. Next thing we have going out, probably something I should have left behind. These are NES game. I put them into a lot because they weren't super valuable. Meant to each one for $2. It's Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, Track Meet, Dr. Mario, and Wheel of Fortune. This is in bin L3. So that should be... All 3 of these sold for $20.43, and the buyer is paying $8.85 in shipping. Well, I know what's in here. I'm going to be way down at the bottom. Oh, here they are right here. So it's these 3 right here. Again, into these, all 3 of them for $6. We have this is another thrift store item. It's a Corgi Dog Butt Tail Beer Soda Bottle Opener. Was new in the box, but the box was open. So I put in the title, NOB, and most of you know, new open box. This is in bin S, so it's going to be back over here. This thing actually sold pretty quick. It should be right here somewhere on top. Reach around for it. Ah, there it is right there. Picked this up at the thrift store. I'm into it for $1. You can see it was open up on the bottom. The top was fine. This sold for $15.95, and the buyer is paying $11.60 in shipping. And the last two items we have going out, these are the free magazines that I get. First one is Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl, The Reign 2024. It is a Sports Illustrated. And I moved all of them around, so it's probably back over here. Yes. Let's try to get these out of the way. So it's this right here. Buyer asked if I'd make a deal on two of them. I sent him an offer. He had problems trying to change the quantity to two. I told him just go ahead and purchase it, and I'd send him two for free. As you can see, these are all the same edition, and I get these free at the thrift store. So two of these going out to the same buyer. Normally, one of these I have listed for $9.95 plus shipping. Now these ones here, these cannot go media mail, even though inside there is no advertisements except for right here and on the back where it's actually got a bank name on there. So this definitely disqualifies this from going out media mail. But the buyer was having problems trying to get the quantity to two. I told him just go ahead and make the purchase. Seeing how I have tons of these and I get them for free, I'm going to go ahead and ship them out too. See if I can get some positive feedback that way. And the last one going out, another magazine. This is the Paw Print magazine, Why We Love Cats, A Powerful Bond. This is the March 2023 edition. And that should be, let's see here. I did this so I could try to find them easier. I think this might be it right here. We'll see how well this new way works. Yes. This one right here. Again, another free magazine. This sold for $5.18 and the buyer is paying $6.75 in shipping. Again, this can't go out media mail. And as you can see right on the very back, it's got advertisements. This also disqualifies from going out media mail. I don't know, let me know. Do you think it's worth selling the magazines? They don't go for much, but I'm into them for nothing. And it takes me probably 10 seconds to take the photos, and it takes me maybe 30, 40 seconds to list. So total, about a minute. And packing, I'll show you that once we go inside, how easy these are to pack, especially with the eBay coupon and the supplies that I get. Okay, here on the shipping table, this is how easy it is to ship these. I get these free using my eBay store coupon. I just take a magazine, slide it in, double check the weight, but it's probably under 12, which it is, 11.5. So I just put 12 ounces and I'll put cat. Okay, since I'm sending the buyer two of these, I could probably shove two into here, but it then risks actually damaging the magazine. We'll see here. Let's see if we can get two in without compromising the magazine. Yes, we can. But let's not do that. So this is, I'm going to done this before. Somebody bought multiple magazines. So what I'm going to do is just take these together. So that takes it up to 1.5. Check our shipping options on this. And so we'll bump that up to 1.5. And this should be 11. I will say 12, 9. So 12, 9. And that's not even an inch thick, so we'll put 1 inch. Can't go out medium mail because I showed you why. So the best option is Ground Advantage. Buyer paid $6.90 for shipping, and it's costing me $6.23 for this to go out. Today we've got three orders going out for a little under $100. First thing we have going out, we sold another one of the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl, the Rain Sports Illustrated. You see I got them all right here. So get this at my local thrift store for free. This sold for $11.27, and the buyer is paying $6.70 in shipping. Next thing we have going out, this is a pair of Fox Racing 180-6 Blue Kids Off-Road Motocross Dirt Bike Racing Pants. These are in bin K2. That should be... right over here. We'll go this way. Should be these ones right on top. Let's see. I do have custom SKU on it, 1100. Yep, it's these. Pick these up at one of the local thrift stores here in town for $2. These sold for $26.06, and the buyer is paying $8.45 in shipping. And the last thing we have going out, this is an item off that huge high bid haul. I'll go over the numbers once I go inside. This is in bin O. This is a B&SF collection 12-inch teddy bear plush railroad collectibles. It should be this guy right up on top here. So I'm probably into this for pennies. This guy sold for $17.36, and the buyer is paying $6.65 in shipping. So go over to our high bid tally. It's been a while since I've done this, so if you're new to the channel, about 3 years ago I bought 46 lots off of high bid. Had plush, dishes, it had a variety of stuff. So 46 lots on high bid. I paid $611 for all that. We've since made that back early on. As you see, here's all the sheets. And with that, this being on there, this is going to bring us, we'll say after fees and stuff, about $14. So that brings us up to $1,013. And this was in one of the plush lots that was big trash bags. And so most of those I paid $4 for. Today we've got 6 orders going out for $278. A couple of items are really good. So let's get started. First thing is we sold another one of those Troll World tiny diamond figures. That's going to be over here. And this could be our last one of these. Put the phone down so I don't drop it. I believe it's that one right there. And yeah. So this is the last one of these. Again, I picked these up on RA clearance for 75 cents each. This sold for $8.46 and it is going free shipping. Next thing we have going out, we have another one of the Kansas City Chiefs Super Bowl, the Rain. This is Sports Illustrated, and if you remember, I got a big stack of them free from the thrift store. So it's these right here. And again, into these for nothing. This sold for $11.01 and the buyer is paying $6.80 in shipping. Okay, the next item, I'm going to hold that one off for last because that one is a really good item. It's something you definitely want to look out for. So the next thing we have going out, we have a set of International Stoneware Heartland Village. These are number 105. And I allotted 4 of them together. These are the salad plates. That's on shelf 4. So that's going to be back over here. Should be right here. Let's pull up the photo and see exactly which ones these are. Okay. I think they're those ones right down there. So let's move these out of the way. So picked up the entire set of these, had dinner plates, bowls, the cups, paid $6 for the entire set. These sold for $20.36 and the buyer is paying $14.50 in shipping. Now this next item, not sure what happened on this, but somehow it had free shipping. So we'll be lucky if we even break even on this with the shipping, fees, and then taxes. So we'll probably end up losing money on this. This is a Monster High New Ghoul at High School DVD. That's 2010. That's an L2. That's going to be right over here. New Ghouls at School. Picked this up at one of the local thrift stores for 50 cents. This sold for $5.65 and it is going free shipping. This, not going to make money on this, probably going to lose money. Mistake, didn't have the shipping. For some reason free shipping was turned on. Next item we have going out, this is off of that huge high bid haul. So it seems we're starting to sell more and more of that stuff, which is good. I still have plenty more to list. This is a Zenith Speakeasy VCR 420 video cassette recorder. It's on shelf 9. And that's going to be right here. And this is it right here. Let's make sure there's nothing on it. Everything's falling on me. I'm not sure what this remote goes to. Compact disc. Well, all right, we'll just set it right down here for now. So when I picked this up, there was a lot other electronics, so we've since made our money back, and that huge haul, we are definitely way into the profit. Okay, this next item, I'm gonna leave that behind. This is off the huge high bid haul. This sold for $48.41, and the buyer is paying $23.05 in shipping. And if you notice, I have the remote, and I always include the cable and a blank sealed VHS tape. Seems to help the VCRs sell quicker and stand out from the other listings. Now this next item, this last item, this is a really good item. Picked up 11 of these glasses at the thrift store. These are vintage mid-century Culver Toledo 14 karat highball cocktail drinking glasses. Light them up into sets of 4. So this is the first one that sold. And all 11 I paid $5 for. So it's going to be, I see them right down there. So we want to be really careful with these things. And as you look back there, see on one of them, I even left it 11 pieces, $5. So you see things like this, definitely pick these up. These are worth some money. It'll take a while to sell, but definitely worth it if you get them cheap enough. Last item going out. These sold for $107. These sold for $107.02. And you might ask why 2 cents. These were actually got caught up in a sale. And there is 4 of them going out. And the buyer is paying $14.80 in shipping. So definitely look out for these. Okay, so that item I was talking about were these glasses here. The mistake I made is I looked at it, I thought it said quantity of 1, but no, it was definitely quantity 2. And if you notice the quantity, when it's more than 1 of the quantity, it'll be highlighted or bolded, and I missed that. So these 4 of these sold for $53.51, and the buyer is paying shipping. Now, this might actually cost me a little bit in shipping because now I got to ship out 4 more. Plus, I might get hit with a late ding because these were supposed to go out yesterday, but I got the first 4 out. Now I'm sitting in the last half, which means I have to explain to the buyer, give them another tracking number, and explain what happened. So I'll let you know what the buyer says when I ship these out. Now, yesterday I shipped these out priority because it was actually 50 cents or 56 cents more than using Crown Advantage. So I went and shipped these out priority. I'll do the same for these. Okay, so now the next day. I normally don't ship every day. I usually ship about 2 to 3 times during the week. But yesterday, when I was shipping one of the items, I didn't pull the correct quantity. So once we go into the eBay store, we'll go over that item. So first thing we have going out is we have a couple of the Sports Illustrated Chiefs magazines. So those are going to be down here. So we got 2 of these going out, 2 different buyers. And again, I'm into these for nothing. So we've got 2 of these going out. Each of these sold for $11.27. One buyer's paying $6.65 in shipping. The other buyer's paying $6.70 in shipping. These definitely can't go out media mail because they do have advertisements on the back. But a lot of the magazines I get, they don't have no advertisings, and those ones you can ship out media mail. Next item we have going out. Buyer came in and bought 2. They ordered 2 of the blacks, but they made a mistake. They wanted one of the black and one of the white. These are the vintage replica 11th century figures, genuine Kingway chess pieces. They ordered 2 of the pawns. That's going to be over in K3. Gonna be these right here. All right, try to get it open. There we go. So, grab 2 of the pawns. So, it's both of these. If I can hold them right. Into the entire game for 50 cents. I decided to piece it apart because it was missing 2 of the pawns, and I reached out to another buyer and they weren't willing to negotiate on the price. So I said, fine, I'll compete with them and undercut them and sell mine off. These sold for $5.90 and the buyer is paying $5.90 in shipping. When I talked to the buyer, he asked if I would do 2 of them at a reduced price. And so I did. And I refunded him back $1. Plus, I said I would combine the shipping. And I ended up giving him $1 back on that. So, have these 2 going out. And the last item we have going out today is a pair of Dockers golf men's chino shorts, size 38. I did put pleated front, outdoor active golf sports. This is going to be in K2. So it's going to be over here. Oh, right down here. Let's see, we should have a custom SKU on it. $10.99. Let's take this down to make it easier. Here they are right here. So the reason I put this custom SKU, even though I know what bin it's in, if I have 2 like items, and this happens a lot with Levi's, and so as you can see here, I've got a custom SKU on this as well. So I don't have to sit there and fumble around and try to find the right item, making sure I'm shipping the right one. So into this for 50 cents from one of the local thrift stores here in town. Last thing, these Dockers, they're shorts. Buyer paid $22.95 and they're paying $6.75 in shipping. So as I talked about in the opening flash, is packing and presentation a big part of your reselling business? If it's not, it should be. When I pack an item to ship to a buyer, I think to myself, how would I like to receive that item? 1, I expect the item to be packed very well and arrive safe. And 2, did it look professional in the packing, or did they just get a used box and use a bunch of previously used packing material? That makes a big impression on the buyer when they receive the item. The reason I bring this subject up is I had a buyer reach out to me after they received the item, and I'll put their response right up here. Buyer said, I just wanted to let you know that I received my purchase item, was very impressed with the condition of the VCR. This was the VCR. And the packing job. Thank you for taking the time to secure it. Meant a lot. You have a nice rest of your evening, and the person's name. My response to her was, thank you very much. I appreciate your business. I try to pack the items as I would like to receive them myself. Her response was, it shows and is very much appreciated. I wish there was more that felt that way about how a purchase should be presented. Makes such a difference, especially when shipping things the way you do, meaning like the VCR. But I treat that with all my items. Thank you for taking pride in your business. And their response back to me was, so after the communication with that buyer, she came back in and gave me positive feedback. So packing and presentation is a big part of reselling. So I hope you made it to the end of the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, helps the channel. Also too, if you're not currently subscribed, consider subscribing down below. Hit that bell notification. Every time I come out with a new video, you'll be notified the next time it comes out. In leaving, I just want to say, keep picking.